The Center for Research in Igbo History and Culture. Today is Friday, the 18th of June 2021. And today we have a guest with us here at EUGENE House. It's Barrister EUGENE AGHAEBE. Barrister, you're welcome to EUGENE House.
Thank you, sir.
So, Barrister, here we are. I want to congratulate you on your success. You emerged successfully from the screening exercise. How was it?
Beautiful. Normal things we used to do. It was an interactive section. We're glad we succeeded. Thank you. Bless God.
You had to go through this process 2 times.
Yeah.
You were screened once,
Yes.
2018,
2019. Yes.
and then this time again.
Yes.
This time again.
Yes.
So, what did it feel like?
I paid for it. Paid for it. My group paid. First time we did was 40,000, which we confidently paid, and this time we needed to revalidate our form, and we paid half of 40,000. So in all, we paid 60,000, but we didn't complain. We didn't complain because those people that are there need to have something to run the office, and it's supposed to come from us. So we are not complaining.
Yes. Was the payment discriminatory?
No. It wasn't. It's for all of us. As many of us that wants to come back into the context, all of us pay the same thing. Have 50% of what you paid before. You run down from the PG to the other ranks. Yes.
So what was your impression of the whole screening exercise? Free, fair, or how did you feel about it?
Honestly free. Honestly free. I didn't witness others' own. I witnessed only my own. Because when they do you will go. Except you decided to wait behind. So for me, I'm a busy person. I finished my own and I left. For me, it was fair.
It was fair.
I don't know about others. But
now, in the course of your screening, the chairman of the electoral committee resigned, and the impression was that it was as a result of external pressures, that he was protesting against external interference in the electoral process, in the screening process. What is your impression about that? The idea that there was external interference and things?
I wouldn't know what is meant by external influence. I was not part of the committee. For me, the tribunal has a lot of integrity. I have interacted with him before, and I see him as a very honest, truthful human being. Whatever the cause, I called him all through, and his phone was switched off. So I gave up calling him. But I don't think. I don't really know. Let me not say what I don't know. I didn't try to go into what was going on. When he posted on air that he's no longer participating, I picked my phone and I called him. I called him severally. As a matter of fact, as I'm speaking now, I've not spoken with him. But he's my friend. Earlier than that, if I call him, he answers my call. So I don't know what was the problem. Did he say it was due to external influence? Did he say so? Because I take him from what I read.
Yes.
You know, for me, I didn't see anywhere he wrote is as a result of external influence.
Yes.
Did he say so?
No, I don't think I agree with you. You didn't say so,
So
at
I
all,
take
but
him
there's a lot of rumor and
Yes.
side talk and
rumor
something.
will always come.
Okay.
And rumor is rumor. There are a lot of rumors peddling about concerning my very self. So many things were said, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that there is an issue in the NEI that is about Oka meeting. And somebody told me to my face at the NEI meeting that it was me that told him to call up the meeting. And people believed him, and the rumor went, viral. So rumor is always rumor. It's not always true.
So you are saying we can just dismiss all that
Yes,
as a
for me.
no? Yes.
Yes, except if I hear from him,
Yes.
it's people's opinion.
Yes.
It's not your opinion. It doesn't amount to anything in law. It's your opinion. It's your what you think about anything.
Yes.
Thank you. That's what I do.
Yes. Thank you for that sentiment. That is my own feeling about it also. In any case, I think Dr. EUGENE served creditably.
Yes.
Whether he did it for a day or for 10 years.
Yes.
What he did creditably, and to the admiration and appreciation of every person.
Everything in shape.
Yes,
Everything.
So
he sat down, put up, the modalities, the mode of how the election is going to be.
Yes.
And it's very unfortunate that he decided to leave. Honestly, it's very unfortunate. When I was the chairman of NEI, there was much pressure. So much pressure. Guns and everything came in. And somebody like Chukwudi Okasia told me, don't drop. Finish that tenure. Finish it. He cited some people that dropped, and for him, they were not doing better. And so he encouraged me to keeping on. So I kept on. It was not really easy. It was so hard. Unfortunately, even today, people were saying it's because of my weakness. They said I am weak because I didn't go to bring guns. I didn't invite thugs to come and join me so that NEI will fight against NEI, so that we'll begin to shoot guns. And if they don't die, I will die. All of them are from NEI. I didn't see any wisdom in it. So I decided to use my pen. I used my pen, and we all reconciled. So that's it. I don't believe in, this other side. I don't believe in it. Yes.
So we thank God for that, and Dr. EUGENE decided to opt out, and we appreciate him.
Yes.
We still admire him. The whole of UMUERI is talking very well of him. I just hope that at UMUERI level, at state and national level, people will inculcate that character of doing your bit and then allowing others to come in. And that you started, it doesn't mean you must finish it. So that's credit for him, to him for that. And now a new chairman of the electoral committee is in place, and the work is continuing. Yes, you're on campaign. How has it been on the campaign trail for you?
Interesting. I was a student politician. So my mates that we started with in the university, some of them are senators today. Chukwuma Otaze, Chukwuka, they call him Chukwuka. What we call him in school was Chukwuma. We know him as Chukwuka. He's in the Senate, and this is the second time. He's the second tenure he's doing. I was contesting for students commissioner for information, and Otaze contested for assistant deputy president. He won. He won. I didn't finish up my own. So I stepped out. Not, for any reasons, but I stepped out. But he finished and he won, and he was in our team, So it was interesting. It just reminded me of the olden days, And that sometime I bought form, expression of interest into Senate in this Anambra North senatorial zone. Did my screening, succeeded in everything, but then we were talked to again. We were talked to. This time we won't be talked to again. This is my own time now. Yes, this is my time.
You are welcome. You are welcome to. I think you are having a very good campaign.
Yes.
Everywhere the noise is on about you, and you are doing quite a lot. I think you are making quite a lot of impact.
Yes.
And that brings me to the question that somebody asked some time ago that caused a lot of brouhaha in the country.
Yes.
And so maybe I will ask you. I hope you are not going to punch my face and something, but let's try you out for size. So, who is bankrolling you?
Ooh. I don't have anybody. I bought my form myself with my money. If there's anybody that is sponsoring me, I hope that is what you meant. Is that what you mean?
Yes. Your sponsors.
The person have not told me. He didn't tell me. I am so surprised that he told the populace and he didn't tell me.
Oh, somebody was telling people that he's sponsoring you?
Yes, that EUGENE is sponsoring me. They told me that they said that EUGENE is sponsoring me. And I jumped up. I said, if EUGENE is sponsoring me, who am I then? But unfortunately, EUGENE have not told me that he's sponsoring me. And I asked him, who told you? He said, this person told me. Who told the person that told you? And then it went on and on and on like that. I didn't get to the end of who EUGENE told. Because it's until I get the person that EUGENE told, then I'll be bold and confident to say, but EUGENE, why would you sponsor me and you didn't tell me? Why did you tell another person? You understand? So I don't know what it means to sponsor anybody anyway. But for me, I think if you are sponsoring me, you give me money to buy my form. You give me money to do my campaigns. I have not. The only thing I did was I told myself that EUGENE is EUGENE of UMUERI, including me. That if I want to start my election, I will go and will give him that respect. To go to him first. He was the first person I went to tell that I have started my campaign. That was what my spirit told me, and I did it. And that day, it was only his house that we went to. We finished and we went back. That was what my spirit told me. The God in me. And I did it. And the following day, yesterday, I went to Pomatolo, his own village. And I told them, and then there and on and on and on. We are in it. We are finished with Umudiani. We are finished with UMUERI. Tomorrow, I am entering Otuocha. My campaign team is entering Otuocha. And I will do the remaining part of Enugu, Umunchezi, and then Ogologadebe. That's how they call it there. You may not know it because you are not one of us in the village. And tomorrow I'll enter.
Try me out for size.
I know you. Is it not you? So tomorrow I'll enter Otuocha, and when I round up, I'll be ready for your interview.
Praise God. I hope, how does the Christian song say? Kine Jekin and AGHAEBE Ganam. I hope, as you are calling everybody, find the time to get to my own home also.
Yes.
With something good.
Yes.
Praise God. By the way, have you tried to find out what account your so-called sponsor paid the money into that is using to sponsor you?
They didn't tell me.
You should go find out.
They didn't tell me. And obviously, it is not into my account.
But you can engage me as to help you find out.
Do.
Then what's the percentage?
You press my 50-50.
50-50.
It's
a deal, barrister. No lawyer matter inside it.
No lawyer.
I will find out what account the money was paid into, and it's going to be 50-50. I hope it's going to be something fat.
I don't know.
Well. So it's a joy having you here, barrister. And now you are on the race for President General, UMUERI General Assembly. UMUERI General Assembly.
Yes, sir.
And in that position, what would you say will be your main task, your main function as President General of UMUERI?
First of all, my government will be all-inclusive. but with much emphasis on the youths. My emphasis will lay more on the youths because the youths are the growing ones. They are the growing ones. The youths are prone to many things in a community, in any community, in all communities, including UMUERI. Our own is even so much. I will depend more on the youths, and I will be in their midst, know their worth, what they are worth, and what they need. Then we will go into peace movements. What befall UMUERI today mostly is the peace that we do not have. And that is why we are suffering a lot from everybody around. Everybody around. Because we don't have peace. If we have peace, nothing will happen to the community. Ndokasi na ebe ifunanya de ebe afukudo na de. I will try to reconcile us together. I know 90% of UMUERI people, 90%. The people that are rich in UMUERI, I know all of them, almost all. There is no one that I'll pick my phone and call that will not pick my call, except if he's busy or it's not around his phone. If it's not around his phone, but I know that most of them, even if they are not around their phone, when they see my missed call, they will call me. A lot of them, without sentiment. So we will begin to reconcile UMUERI. We will begin to build UMUERI. Our priority will be on peace, reconciliation, and building. So many things got spoiled in UMUERI. We need to rebuild it. We need to rebuild it. It is us that will rebuild it. When I was campaigning, people will come and tell me, UMUERI is scattered, UMUERI is dead, UMUERI is that. If UMUERI is all these things, are we going to run? Is it a stranger, another person that will come and build it for us? Somebody will do that. So if they give me the mandate, I will be the person that will do that. I don't want war. You can see me that I am fragile. My bones are not strong. I don't fight. I don't like fight. I don't encourage fight. I would rather go peaceful. And I know that is how the civilized ones do. We have a lot of educated people in UMUERI. They see what others see. They see what others are witnessing in their villages, in their towns. There are a lot of big towns around us. We need to emulate the good things that they do. So, I'll rebuild UMUERI. I'll do reconstruction. I'll cause peace to come to UMUERI.
That's interesting.
Thank you.
You know, and when you talk about peace, are you referring to peace internally within UMUERI or peace between UMUERI and her neighbors? Which one do you have in mind?
All inclusive, but first of all, internally. Internally. First of all, internally, but all inclusive. Ana mama isinono apunilo. When we get peace amongst ourselves, we will get peace with Aglade. We will get peace with Insube. We will get peace with Inteje. These are our neighbors. Because if we have peace internally, we will be able to move together as one, as a whole, as a body, to go reconcile, to go talk about peace to our neighbors. We can't be fighting and be reconciling with our neighbors. It's not possible. So we do the internal peace making first. When we achieve it, then we can go out. And I bet you it will work.
It makes sense. It makes sense. I see your point. Now, currently, there is the UMUERI and Aguleri are in the panel at Oka over the current crisis. There was a conflict on 16th of January. There was another on 26th of April, and the process is still on. What is the position in that matter now? At what point are the negotiations?
The point at negotiation, what we had, I had as well, as at a point, both communities, UMUERI and AGHAEBE, needed to do boundary, to sever the lines of boundary between us. And I learned AGHAEBE people needed some portions to reconcile, to compensate UMUERI. And
okay, they need some portion of UMUERI land.
Yes, portion of
and they are ready to pay compensation to UMUERI. AGHAEBE will pay some compensation to UMUERI.
Yes.
In order to take the UMUERI land.
It didn't go too well with UMUERI people. It didn't go too well with them. I think that is where we are now. They are going. I'm not part of the committee because the committee was set and we are encouraged not to get into that. Okay. So that they do their thing their way and then give us the report.
You are an UMUERI person. You are a prominent UMUERI person. Everybody knows that. And this matter has been going on for such a long time, even before you began to aspire to be PG. Let's just take, assuming you, by some quirk of fate, you become the governor of Anambra State next week. What would you do to sort that matter out, the AGHAEBE-UMUERI affair?
It's a very simple thing. I have always advocated that the UMUERI man knows his land. The AGHAEBE man knows his land. For me, there's no need trying to take something and compensate anybody. For me, take your own. Do demarcation, you know your own. I know my own. Come to the boundary between our own and my own and your own. Sever it from there. I don't believe, because that's what will cause problem. It might be the other community might look at it as an insult because maybe you have more money than me, so you want to take my own and compensate me. My own is that take what belongs to you. You know it and I know it. Take the boundary from there. Don't compensate anybody. Just take what your own is, and that will settle the matter. If we must tell ourselves the truth.
But now let's leave a hypothetical situation. Let's come to the reality now. You, by next week, by God's grace, you will be PG of UMUERI, and there is a governor there. What would you recommend to the governor as a solution to that problem?
What I just said is what I will do.
Yes, you will recommend that the governor should do what?
Yes, sever the boundary. As a matter of fact, I have always talked about it, that if we do not get it right this time that our own person is the governor of Anambra State, we may not get it again. I've always asked that, let him broker this peace. This trouble is so much on us. I have a lot of friends from AGHAEBE, big ones, a lot of them. Sometimes we'll be talking our talk and I'll say, see, me and you, we are drinking now. After a time now, you will start fighting me, I'll start fighting you. How will you feel?
Yes.
And I know their answers. Yeah. It is not them. It is not them. It comes from some group of human beings that don't have anything to protect. Yes. You understand? The only foolish thing we will do is that when it comes up like that, we will take sides. We will begin to support. We will begin to support. For me, I was discussing with some group of people before, and they said, this is our land. For instance now, if you ask me, I don't know the demarcation. This place now that talking that we should demarcate and compensate, I don't even know where it is.
That's something I find strange among a lot of UMUERI people.
Yes.
Many of them cannot tell you the realities of this. Why is that? Why is that so? Why is that so?
Well, we are.
Why are we so uninformed about matters that affect us and
We
concern
are
us?
free human beings. We do our thing at a time. When it comes, we do it. When we finish it, we leave it there. That is the life of an UMUERI man. We don't get into things and said if I didn't die in it, it will not finish. No, that's not the life of an UMUERI man. We do things once in a time, at a time. So, telling the governor, if I have the powers to tell the governor, I'll tell him that he can settle this matter. I'll tell the governor that he can settle this matter. We have had a lot of issues. The land something started far back and is still lingering. The people that started this are no longer here living on this surface earth. Why do we still, why are we still in it? Why are we still in it? It's supposed to have abated. It's supposed to have abated. So now that we have the governor, I will ask the governor, demarcate, do the boundary. In doing the boundary, take what is your own. Let AGHAEBE take what is their own. Let UMUERI take what is their own. They know. The people that lives around the boundary area, they know which one is my own and which one is their own. So that is what I would suggest to him. Do the thing sincerely, honestly, judicially. Let it be demarcated the way God gave it to us. It's God that owns all this land that we are struggling for. But He gave it to us, and we know where He gave us, and they know where they gave them. So what I'll tell the governor is to do the demarcation, and this is the only time it should be done. Because if he leaves office, another governor from another place may not feel it the way we are feeling it.
Thank you, Barrister. It's been so nice talking with you, and I still have one or two questions I would like to ask, and we have very few minutes left in this segment. Okay. So I want to just take like a minute break and then take like another 10 minutes again to look at some issues. So we are still at the Center for Research in Igbo History and Culture at Eri House here in Agwako, UMUERI, and today is still Friday, the 18th of June 2021, and our guest today is Barrister EUGENE Ben AGHAEBE, who is a candidate for the post of President General of UMUERI General Assembly in the elections that are coming up on Tuesday, the 22nd of June 2021. He is here sharing with us his vision, his plans for UMUERI, in the hope that he will ascend to that office next week. We'll take a break and then we'll come back and look at a number of issues again before we conclude. I want to encourage you to please, so that you'll be able to follow the rest of this interview and the rest of our programs, kindly subscribe to this channel. Look just slightly below this video, you will see the subscribe bar. Click on it, it is red, and that will make sure that you'll be the first to know when we upload more videos on Igbo history and culture. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.
Thank you, sir.